How do we stop this?
I don't know.
Let's form an alliance.
All right, yeah.
we got to put end to this.
This is the first time where the two players had to collaborate against the board.
Do you understand what we're doing today?
I've seen this before.
Now, for those of you that, unlike MTG Remy here, are not subscribed to our channel, we're gonna try our very best to play a game using magic cards that were not designed by humans, but by a neural network.
Neural networks, what they do is you show them a card. They're like, yes, that's a card. You show them, I don't know, a banana. They're like, that's a card. You're like, no, this is not a card. And they gradually figure out what a card is. That's how neural networks work. So you feed them enough magic cards, they understand what a card is, and they spit some out.
I originally tried ChatGPT, which is that AI that's breaking headlines right now, terrifying everyone. But it just made the card Fireball, which, to be fair, is a pretty good card. So we used our old Python script, but
The twist today is that usually it's a bunch of old cards that are fit to it. This is Fire Design. The era of Magic that everyone complains about for being the most powerful cards ever printed. So this game might be very short.
I'm ready.
NTG Remy, take your deck. Would you like to roll up to see who goes first?
I've never used one of these overhead cameras before. This is just like on the... That's cool. Hi, Mom.
7. You'll go first. Yeah, with the overhead camera, it's like you're on the Pro Tour.
This is as close as I'll come. All right, so I'll play Forest and play Bolting Executioner.
That's a rabbit.
Rabbit with Forest Walk. Well, that makes sense. When Bolting Executioner becomes blocked by a creature or player, if it becomes blocked by a player, exile it instead. You may draw a card for each opponent you control.
Oh, it's also a 4/2.
Oh, that's relevant. Okay. Wow. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I don't have a turn 1 play, so I'll just play Plains and pass the turn to you.
Here we go. All right, I can play this thing for X equals 1. Hired Surge Hacker Machine.
Very cool.
Okay, it's got double strike, but it also has double strike. Cast the spell only during your next turn. Shoot, okay, I think I've misplayed this.
Wait, so does it just stick around until your next turn?
Well, yeah, wait, because if I'm gonna play that next turn, it's just gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, it is. This is an endless cycle. I think you play this now and it'll just happen next turn.
Okay, yeah.
Let's do that. Let's
Okay.
do that. All right.
Okay.
And it's also terrifying.
And I'll go to combat and I'll attack with this.
Yeah, go to 16.
And I'll say your turn.
I need to get rid of that rabbit. It's problematic. Play an Echoing Glider. It's a frog on a beetle with some mountains in the back. It's a spirit, so none of that matters. And it's a 1/2. Whenever Echoing Glider attacks, you may tap a creature from your hand onto the battlefield in any order. I'm not sure what that means. When Echoing Glider becomes blocked, target player discards a card, then discards a card for each card in his or her hand. That's all your cards.
Oh, so I better not block that.
Each shout changes her flight pattern. Ominous. It's 1/2, and I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay.
You get to cast your Hired Surge Hacker.
I'll draw and I'll cast it.
Okay.
And so is it entering now or was it already entered?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, I'll play a land. Yeah, I'm just gonna say.
You're just gonna chill with your execution.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say your turn here.
All right. I'll untap. I'll play a land. I drew a land. It's Reclusive, the Inversion Grounds. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, it enters the battlefield tapped. Okay. I can tap to add 1 colorless, or sacrifice Reclusive, the Inversion Grounds. Search your library for a creature card with mana value 3 or less. I don't put it into my. I don't think I'll be doing that. There's no rest for the wicked. Oh, okay. Gas station bathroom stall art. Now, do I attack here? I have a card I can play.
All right.
I'll play a Gisela Bourish. She looks very fancy.
Mythic.
A mythic! Oh, we have a mythic here. She's a 3/3 human ally. Whenever a player draws a card, that player loses 1 life and creates a token that's a copy of Gisela Bourish.
That's gonna get out of control really fast.
I don't understand the implications here. This is exponential, right?
I think so.
And if I pay 2, I can return Gisela Bourish to its owner's hand, activate only during your turn before attackers are declared. Let's just let it play out.
I think this is the only way my mind's going to be able to wrap around the ability.
I'm going to attack you for 1. You do not want to block this one.
I'm going to 19.
And I'll pass it to you. We have a trigger. So whenever a player draws a card, you untap, draw a card.
Draw a card.
Do I have a Gisela Bourish token? I do. Remy, I have a lot of Gisela Borish tokens.
Oh my gosh.
Here you go.
Okay, thank you. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow, what a classy lady.
You lose 1 life. You may proceed.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, I like this. I like this card. All right, I'll play a land. Sacred Stalker.
Oh.
It can't block.
It's an artifact.
Oh, it's not even a creature. Okay. Well, that would.
All right.
Redundant. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile Sacred Stalker and another target non-angel creature. Then you control a vampire. It needs a meal just as badly as the gourmets of Istanbul do.
Yes.
Don't we all? No, I'll attack.
Okay.
I'll attack with both of these.
I'm gonna need to read your rabbit.
Okay. I might need to read it too.
Whenever Bawling Executioner becomes blocked by a creature, exile it instead. Remy, I'm gonna block.
Okay.
It's exiled instead.
Okay.
You do get to draw a card for each opponent you have.
Oh, okay. No. For each opponent I control.
I don't think you control.
I don't
me.
think I control it.
I'll take 3.
Take 3.
13.
And I'll say your turn.
Okay. So Remy, we have 2 Gisela Borishes on the board.
Uh-oh. Did you draw a card?
I'll draw a card. I get 2 Gisela Borishes and lose 2 life. I go to Remy, I think it's time. I think we have to start killing off our Gisela Borishes. This is gonna get real big real fast. How do we stop this?
I don't know.
So next turn you lose 4 life and get 4 Gisela Borishes. Let's form an alliance.
All right, yeah.
we gotta put end
This
to
is the first time where the 2 players had to collaborate against the board.
I think if I attack with my 1 Gisela Borish, you can.
I also kind of want to see what happens.
Okay.
Like, what if we just have a big table of Borishes?
This might not go very long because the life we lose is exponential.
Oh yeah, we're gonna lose life too. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense.
Gisela Borish, end pact.
Death pact for the.
I'll attack. She's gone. And then I have some cards to play. I will play a Swamp and a Reversal Snake.
Uh-oh.
Boom, Reversal Snake. It's a snake, appropriate. It's got hexproof from target player and opponent controls. Well, we've been through this. Sacrifice Reversal Snake. Return Reversal Snake from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, that fell flat. It is a 5/3. There are as many different snakes in Zendikar as there are knights in Yavimaya. Deep.
That is deep.
Attack you for 1.
Okay.
Oh, I attacked already. I will pass the turn to you.
Draw a card.
You lose 2 life. Get 2 Gisela Borish.
Okay, I can play a forest, and I might be able to play 2 things here. Crew and Teeth War.
No.
That's amazing art. Protection from green, shuffle. When Crew and Teeth War enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Oh, that's good.
19.
19. Sacrifice it. Target creature gets -13,
Wow.
and flash. And
Oh,
flash,
that'll
and
flash. Serve it.
until end of turn. So a little bit, pros and
Okay.
cons there. And then I think I have the ability to play Teferi Time.
Come on.
Teferi this time has come in the form of a pickup truck.
The fairy, no, not like this.
Legendary Planeswalker vehicle. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. That actually makes sense. That's a sentence that makes sense. When Teferi Time enters the battlefield, it deals damage any target equal to the number of cards in your hand, which is 1. And when Teferi Time dies, it has flying until end of turn. Crew
All right.
3. Well, I don't think I can.
Oh, it's a 7/3.
I don't think I can kill anything with my.
Oh, we might have to retrospectively. You're supposed to exile something with your Sacred Stalker, and then you own a vampire.
Sacred Soccer and another target non-angel. Well, maybe I'll get rid of a Gisela. Do I?
I think that's
Yeah.
what we have to do. Goodbye, Gisela.
Goodbye, Gisela. And I'll do a damage to you, I guess. Do I want to attack? I can just attack with everything.
Okay. I'm going to, for once and for all, we're done with
For the
Gisela
good of the
Borish.
world.
It's
For the
over.
good of the world. We saved the world today.
Yes. I go to 7?
Yes. Oh, from this.
Yes. It's my turn.
Yes.
I'll untap. Oh, it feels good. What are we not hearing?
No Gisellas.
No Gisela
no
Borish.
loss of life. No tokens.
Play a the Steam Hunt. It's kind of a grumpy Victorian guy. Sorcery. Exile target creature card from an opponent's graveyard. Oh, we'll take your rabbit. If a creature card is exiled this way, exile it instead of putting it into your graveyard. If you do, exile it instead. Remy, I think it's exiled.
I think I have to put it upside down for double exiled.
Pay 3 for a Geast of the Simian Tentacle. If X is 5 or more, you may reveal any number of artifact cards from your hand, then put them back on top of your library in any order. That's bad. As Geast of the Simian Tentacle enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Rabbit. Then create 2/2/2 green and black ape creature tokens. Well, they did not listen to me. Sacrifice 2 ape creatures. Target player draws 2 card. Singular. Annihilator 4. Oh, but it's not a creature. Equip 7.
I get confused with some of these because they sound like they're creatures, but then they're...
The apes are dabbing.
That's great.
Very cool.
That's great.
So this is not a creature, it's an artifact. Equipment. I don't have any. We're close to 7 mana. It's your turn.
Okay, here we go. 5 mana something.
Oh, wow.
Pinocchio, temporal eyeless truffle snout.
Wow, say that 5 times fast.
Devoid. 1 and tap it to destroy target treasure.
Finally, a way to destroy all those treasures.
You know, we asked wizards and they delivered an anti-treasure hate. A potion is merely a snack until it becomes a feast. Okay.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
It's got a nice hat.
Yeah, it's a 4/4 as well.
I'll attack with this.
So that has double strike.
Now, does the 2 double strikes, does that mean it cancels out?
Remy, I don't know.
Because it has double strike twice. I feel like, well, I guess it doesn't have negative double strike, so then maybe it doesn't cancel out. But I don't know. I don't know how to play something that has double. I think, yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna throw my 2 apes in front of it and just let's assume it's regular double strike.
Okay.
Okay. Everything dies.
And I have no other plays, so I will say it's your turn.
I'm gonna play land, and this card called Ticket, Devourer of the Gift. It's Drake, and he's crying. And there's wizards and raptors. It's basketball. I thought that was the coolest game ever for a second.
Okay, well, at least the creature's a wizard.
Legendary creature zombie wizard. Whenever Ticket, Devourer of the Gift attacks, for each opponent you control, put a +1/+1 counter on each opponent, then proliferate. Oh. You know what they say, I hope you have a flat head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I have to...
You're still at 19.
And I've got this big threatening teeth war here.
You do.
Can...
I can't really attack you. I'll pass the turn to you.
All right, let's see what we get here. Another land. It is Assert the Multitudes.
It's also Secret Lair Beatrix Potter, apparently.
Look at they're eating a pie?
Oh, they are.
That's delightful. All right, cast a spell. Uh-oh, I should have read the card. It says cast a spell only if there are 4 or more opponents.
I know what we do.
Okay.
You know what, Remy? Give me that card. There you go.
Oh, perfect.
Solved.
Perfect. Perfect. And if anyone's curious, I may or may not have a counterspell. I will... You don't have any treasures, do you?
It appears not.
All right, I'll attack.
I'll double block.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, that works. And I'll say your turn.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll play a Thriving Smoke Shaper. It's a pyramid made of American dollars. If you pay 3 and tap it, create a 0/0 colorless artifact contract creature with this creature's power and toughness are each equal to 3 plus the number of experience counters you have. I don't have any of those. It says, as eons passed.
Was there more? That's it? It ends there. Okay.
And it's a 2/3.
All right.
It's your turn.
All right, I'll draw. I will, still on my turn, sack this to give that -13, and to be fair, flash.
To be fair. Anything else?
No, I will be finished with my turn for the first time.
I have a very big impression that whatever I cast next will be countered. I just,
Is it? Yeah, I don't know.
It
might be.
I'll play a land, and this card is very scary. Demonic Fears Hydra Cathedral. Oh, it's an instant! It's got improvise. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Return target creature to its owner's hand. You gain 5 life.
Oh, this is very powerful. I have to counter it.
Also, target player gets an emblem with creatures you control have protection from hydras. Oh.
I'll counter target spell. If it's countered this way, put it onto the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step, and put a 1/1 counter on this instant that's going to the graveyard.
Well, I can't put this on the battlefield, so this is countered. There you go.
That's a first.
Man of solutions. Yeah, that'll be my turn. It's yours.
All right, I have got the mana now for this. Need Dust, and don't we all? Annihilator 1, tap and name a goblin. Any player may use this ability. That's really problematic.
Is the art just a blanket of an Alistar on a couch?
That is great. That is great. Creatures you control have death touch. Cage Dust never coexisted. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to have an interesting pre-combat step next turn. I'll say your turn.
I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll play a sorcery. It's a Octorunner Grip Guardian. Add red rather than pay the spell's oh! I have a red. Not bad. I don't have anything to cast with it. Permanents are colorless until end of turn. Return target player's life total to 1 instead. And the flavor text is just Gideon.
Gideon. Just shorten to the point.
Remy, I'll put you to 1.
That's a relevant ability.
But I don't have anything else. I'll pass the turn to you.
All right, here we go.
What you got?
A land. Trample.
No, there's no tap ability.
No tap ability. It's just Purge Atlas. Trample.
Purge Atlas.
Trample. And it's a little spaceman flying through space. Go to combat.
I mean, I think I'm gonna name a goblin.
I'm able to tap this in response to that, or no?
I'm not a judge, but I believe you may. Do you want to also name a goblin?
I would use it to crew.
Remy, that makes a lot more sense. Yes.
Crew?
Crew Teferi. Teferi,
Teferi
you're falling
time.
so high.
And I'll attack.
Remy, I think I'm dead. Good game.
Good game.
Congratulations.
Thank you. This was a lot of fun.
What have we learned today?
Tokens can get out of hand very quickly sometimes.
Gisela Borish.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys like this today. It is the last time we're playing with AI-generated cards. It's gone too far. But if you do enjoy it and want to see our other content, do like Remy and subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, thank you, Remy, for being here.
Thank you for having me. It was so much fun.
We'll see you guys in the next video.